So good evening, everyone. Yeah, this is Serenity Henry, and on the screen is the number which I'm going to take you through. So it is about loan amortization. It's the number I'm doing. So firstly, I'm going to open up the Excel sheet, then I will note the key information that is provided. Firstly is the loan, and that it is 50 million. Second, I will go to the loan period, which is abbreviated as n pi in full number of periods. So I will adjust here the size. Yeah. So number of periods we were given 4 years, but the question wants us to find the monthly payment. So meaning we have to convert the years into months. So since they are 4 years, we shall multiply them by 12 since they are 12 months in a year. And I'll do the 4 times 12. I get my calculator. I do the 4 times the 12, and it will give me 48. So I will put here 48. So I'll come here to the next one, and that will be the interest rate. Interest rate was given, it is 24%. So I'll come here, see all the key information they need. I'll try to look for the monthly payment, is abbreviated as the PMT. So I'll come here to get it. I will use the formula which is equals the PMT. I open the bracket. They said the rate. I will select the rate, but this rate is 24% per annum. So I have to divide it to get the interest rate per month. So I will divide it by 12. I put a comma. I put the number of periods. I put a comma. I put the present value. Put a comma. Put the future value, which is 0. Put a comma. I still put the straight type, but this type is also a 0 since it's the 0 period. You've not used the loan. So I will just close. Then I'll put my enter, and it will give me this. So after getting the monthly payment, I will still look for more information that I'll need in my solution. So I will look also for the total recoveries. And to get the total recoveries, total recoveries, they have to be at the end of the period. They have to be at the end of the period. So let me try to adjust my stuff here. Adjust it up here. So to get it, I'll use the same formula. I'll use my equal sign. Then I these total recoveries, since they are at the end of the period, I'll get the PMT, which is this. Then I will multiply it. Yeah, I will multiply it with the loan period. I'll multiply it with the loan period, which is this. And I'll get that. So after getting it, I'll also look for the total interest. Total interest. Also at the end of the period, so to get the total interest, I will use our formula, which will be because I get the total recoveries. Yeah. So after getting the total recoveries, I will add I'll add the loan amount. So I'll get that. So briefly, before I go further, I would love to let you know that monthly payment includes the principal and the interest, and total recoveries, they also include the principal and the interest, but the total interest also just includes interest only since the loan began. So I'm going to come here and I do my write the loan amortization schedule. So here we write the months. Here I will write the PMT, which is the payment or the monthly payment. Monthly payment. Then here let me first adjust them. So this one I will also adjust it. So here I will write the principal payment. This is the principal payment. Then I'll come here and I write the IPMT, which is known as the interest payment. Close the bracket. Then I'll come here and I'll write the balance outstanding. Yes, so I'll come here and I also write the principal balance outstanding. So I'll come to work upon it. I'll start with the months because they are 48. So I will start with the initial month, which is 0. I go to 1. I go to 2. But since writing up to 48 is long, I'll just highlight these 2 that I've written. Then I will auto scroll. So I'll auto scroll up to 48. So I auto scrolled up to 48. So after that, I'll come to the monthly payment, but since this is the 0 month, there will be no payment. So I'll come here to the first month, then I'll use our formula, which will be the equals. I open the bracket, I write the PMT. I'll use our formula, which is equals. I write PMT, I open the bracket, then I'll use the rate, because the formula is here, it is given, so I just have to follow it. The rate, which is 24, but remember this 24 is per annum, so I have to divide it by 12 to get for the month. Put a comma, I put the period, I also put a comma, I put the present value, I put a comma, then I put 0 for the future value. I also put a 0 for the end of the period, then I close. So after finishing it like this, it will give me the value, but since I want to find for the whole month, it won't be possible. So I just have to log every value here, and we log by using the dollar sign. I would log this, I log that, I log here, I also log here, I log here, and also log here. Then I'll put my enter. I think you see they say the same value here is the same value we got here earlier on. So I'll just do that, then I will highlight and you see it is the same, because that is the monthly payment which you have to pay every month. So I'll come here to the principal payment, and in the principal payment I'll use the same formula. I will say our equals sign, then I write the PPMT principal payment, then I will open our bracket. They'll bring me the formula which I have to follow. I will put the rate, which is 24, but that is for the full, that is per annum, so I have to divide it by 12. After dividing it by 12, I put a comma, then they set the period which I'm working in, so that is the current period, so I will use this period. I put a comma, then they say the number of period, which is 48. I put a comma, the present value, which is this. I also put a comma, then I put a 0 for the future value. Also I put comma, then I also put a 0 for the end of the period. Then I close. But since I want to get the values for every month, the principal payment paid per month, so I'll have to log them, and as I said earlier on, we log using the dollar sign. So I log everything here. I log this. I log that. I log that. And I log that. I log everything apart from the current period. It's the one which I don't log, but others I log them. So after I will press my enter, it will give me the value. And after getting the value, I will auto scroll, and it will give me all the values. So I will go to the interest paid. So I will use the same formula. I will write my equal sign. I write the IPMT. I open my bracket. Then I take the rate. I put the, after selecting the rate, I divide it by 12. I put the comma. I write the current period, which is that. I also put a comma. I write the number of period. I put a comma. I write the present value. I put a comma. Then the future value I write 0, put a comma. I also write 0 for the end of the period. 0, then I have to lock it as usual. We lock with a dollar sign. I lock there. I also lock that. After I lock that, I also lock that. I lock that. And I also lock that. As we did earlier on, we lock everything apart from the present period. It's the one which we don't lock. So after locking everything, press our enter. After pressing our enter, then we can auto scroll and we get the value. So all I want you to notice or know is that we said earlier on the monthly payment is the product of the principal payment and the interest. So hoping you see when you add this and this, you get this. The same applies here. When you add this and this, you get this. So we shall go to the balance outstanding. Balance outstanding. So here we are going to work upon the balance outstanding. So the outstanding balance here, to get the answer for here, we shall use our equal sign. Then the balance outstanding is the total recoveries, which is this. Then we shall press our enter. So to get the balance outstanding, yes. So right now we are going to find the balance outstanding, having gotten the balance outstanding as the total recoveries. So we are going to come here. We are going to use our signs. It will be our negative. It will be our equal sign. The balance outstanding. So since this is a negative, we are going to get this balance. Then we shall subtract this monthly payment for the first month. Then we shall get our balance outstanding like that. So after getting it like that, then we shall auto scroll up down. You will see that at the last month it will be 00. So we shall even come here to our principal balance. We all know our principal balance, which is got by equal sign, and the principal balance is here. Press our enter. So we shall get our principal balance for the first month. We shall use our equal sign. We get our this. Then we shall add the principal balance, the principal payment for that month. Then we shall do like that. Then you see we would have got this. So when we auto scroll this, we shall get up to the end of the month. So in brief, that's our loan amortization for the number which they had told us, and using that we've got the monthly payment for the loan period per month. We've got the principal payment, we've got the total interest per payment per month, we've got the outstanding balance at the end of each month, total recoveries at the end of the loan period, total interest to be paid by the client at the end of the loan period. Everything we've got it here. So we shall go to part B. They say copy and paste your loan amortization schedule to another worksheet. So I'm going to come here. I will right click and I'll say copy. I'll come to a new sheet. This is sheet 2. Then I'll still come here. Then I'll say paste. So I'll paste it to another worksheet and rename the worksheet as loan amortization 2. So I will rename it. Come here. Say save. They said loan amortization 2. So I'll save it. So they say, assume now that Sergio Consult changed his mind and would like to borrow euros 2 million euros. So at an interest rate of 1.5 per month and other terms remaining the same, what would be the total monthly payment, principal payment, interest payment per month, outstanding balance per the month, and total recovery at the end of each loan period? So I'll just come here and change. From this, I'll change it to 2 million. So what else change? You also change the interest rate to 1.5, 1.5%. So yeah, so as you see, since I changed it, everything also changed. So let's see, then I will go to part C. They say include borders in your loan amortization schedule and format your figures to appropriate currencies and remove all the decimal points from your. Okay, so I will put that. I will select all, then I come here to borders, then I'll put a thick border on it because it's what I was told. Then I'll also come to this upper part. I'll also put a border on it that we were told. Yes, after. So include borders in your loan amortization schedule and format your figures to appropriate currencies. So I'll come here to format cells, then I'll come to currency. I was given the currency of euro, so I'll use it. Then they said to remove all the decimal points from your figure, so I'll remove all, and I say okay. So it will be like that. No, sorry. I will come to this one because these are months, they are not shillings or they are not money. So I'll format, and for them I will remove I'll say none. I'll remove the symbol and they go back to their months. So I'll come to here. I'll still do the same, but this one is also in euro, euro, euro. It's only this which is not in euro, so I will format it and put a euro on it. Come to currency, I put a euro, I say okay. Then these ones are like that. So I'll come to these ones. They said 0 decimal points, so I will remove the decimal points. Come to format cells, I remove the decimal points, press OK. So here I would have finished my loan amortization, and I want to thank all of you for your time. Thanks for watching.